This might be the best farming location in all of Starfield due to some unique properties combined with a glitch. Now, this location is going to the CM Station RC1. It is going to be in Carina 3A, all the way up here in this Carina system, which is all the way in the upper left up here. Here is Alpha Centauri, and there's a location. Now, I got here through the Ryujin quest line, so if it's not available for you here, do that quest line until this becomes available. Now, I'm going to showcase the outside. I'm going to showcase the inside because I feel like going in that order is just the best way to do it. So let's start over here, and you're going to see there is going to be a weapons case. And when I open this, look at this. All of this ammo, all of these weapons. I'm going to explain how that works when we get there. Now, as we keep going, we're going to look inside these other locations and just see how stockpiled these are with loot. You're going to be able to fill these up with loot while simultaneously... Look at this here. Look at all that loot. Simultaneously, you're going to be getting a ton of contraband. Over here, it's just going to be a regular stuff. Now, you can go through here also and pick up your medical supplies and things like that, which, of course, will be laying around. Now, we get up here. We're going to go in here, and I'm probably missing some locations. I've made so many passes here. This will refill every time. You can just grab these things if you'd like. As we go through here, here's another weapons case. Look at all of these weapons. Again, I'll show you how to do that. This back here will reset every single trip, so if you want to check here for legendaries, there is a chance every time. There's also a spot with a ton of mannequins. Here's a helmet. Oh, look, there's a bunch of helmets. As I said, those have a high chance of just being random stuff. As we go through here, you're going to see some other stuff laying around. A big one is going to be here. It's a master lock, but look at all those goodies in there, and yes, they are stockpiled on top of each other. Goody, goody, goody. We're going to go down here, and when you get down here, I don't think there's anything I'm remembering here. There's so much to look at. We're going to go down through here, and we're going to go through into the mine. Now, this is where you need to make a decision. I'm going to crouch. If you're just wanting to get contraband and you're wanting to stockpile all the other loot, what you're going to do is you're going to come over here. You are going to pick this lock, and there's going to be contraband in it. 9 or 10 contraband. And I've done some passes. Apparently, it doesn't disappear. I've just been chucking my contraband over here. But there'll be 9 or 10 every time you come down in the mine. What you can do is you can come down in this mine. You can take this contraband, go back up through that same shaft, and then you can go and rest for 6 hours on Venus. I'll do that later in the video, just showcasing it fully working. But when you rest for 6 hours on Venus, everywhere on that surface gets duplicated weapon cases and all of that. And down here gets duplicated. Not what's in this, but you get duplications for your enemies. Yes, some of these enemies in here actually have weird duplicated items on them. Again, space helmet. Gotta get it angled right, so it lets me look at all those in the display. That's not supposed to happen. So we're going to go in here, and we're just going to fight. And you'll see why I'm doing this in a moment. These might be leveled, by the way, but look at this. Look at how he has all of these guns. Why is that? Because some of these enemies, it doesn't appear to be all. That guy's dead, by the way. Some of these enemies appear to be stacking loot every time you beat them down here. See here, he's got some stacked loot too. Multiple weapons. You can just go pick this up every time as you go through. A lot of legendary enemies too, by the way. So if you want to exploit that, that's pretty fun. As you can see here, look at all of this loot. This here is a stand with just packs. As you can see, they're just stacked on top of each other. And as I said, there's probably places I'm missing in here just full of loot. So we're going to go here, and that's just whatever. And you can, I don't believe you have to defeat these guys to stockpile them. I might be wrong on that. If you do, I mean, as long as you have a decently powerful weapon, they're pretty easy to pass through. You're going to have to go through for the best loot at some point anyway, but you can stockpile that loot, the best loot, chest in this whole thing without even coming down here. You only have to do that when you want to collect it. I'll show this as we go. There's so much. We're going to go and defeat these guys. And I'm just going to show you, look at all these weapons in here. So, like, these are weapons you can pick up and sell if you would like. Hopefully it's not too loud as I beat them. There's also a weapons case down here I guess I should show off. Yeah, here's a weapons case. Again, just tons of weapons and a lot of value if you want to take it, a lot of ammo if you need it. You have a chance, I believe, at legendaries at most of these. Of course, you can get blues and purples. All right, here we go, near the end. And you might think that this is the end. This is going to be the last of the good loot, but it's not. Actually, there's another stack of good loot. Here you can just grab some random stuff if you want. Some penicillin, some healing items, some more ammo. You know, you can take what you think's worth it. We're going to head upstairs. Now, this area is locked off every time you reset on Venus. So you're going to have to redo this. But before we go through that door, here's a mannequin. That's a chance for legendaries. Here's a mannequin. Again, look at that. Another mannequin back here. I'm going to go into that one. A weapon case. Look at that weapon case. Every time you come down to this planet after resting 6 hours on Venus, even if you don't go into the mine, this case here gets stacked up. That's pretty awesome. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go through these doors here. And if we go here, again, just stacked full. You can see some high value stuff here too, like 50s, 50,000s. We go over here. Let's look at this. This guy is from the quest line. This guy has purple. Credits. And this, I don't believe this stacks at all, so you can just clear this out every time you make it in. You press this, and you're out. So that would be one full pass if you wanted to do absolutely everything. If you're trying to just hit the highlights, I'll show you how that would do. I'm going to go ahead and also show you going to Venus. I don't think there's any enemies here, so I should just be able to teleport. So we're going to go to Venus. This is very similar to the last big glitch I showed, like how to exploit it. But the thing that's unique... Oh, I guess I'm falling. I think the unique thing is I don't believe that anywhere else I've seen enemies stack loot, like inside of themselves. When you defeat them, they have loot. I don't think I've seen that anywhere else. That's like a unique aspect I've noticed here. I have been playing since my last glitch video. Whew, I don't know. I did all of the Crimson Fleet quest line, and I am playing through Ryujin, which is how I found this. Just trying to find new locations to take advantage of these glitches. Again, I still don't have an outpost here, and I'm too lazy to build one, so I'm going to go ahead and take my rest on my ship. That just takes a couple extra seconds. So essentially, what your options are is you can touch down on that planet and rest here. Come back to Venus, rest for 6 hours, and go back to the planet, walk outside, come back to Venus. You can repeat that as many times as you want. That'll stack up all of the weapons cases outside, including that final one that I showed in the room with all the mannequins with all the good loot. That one, every time you land down on the planet and you get out of your vehicle and then get back to Venus and rest, will relaunch another one. It'll add another batch. If you're wanting to really, really, really maximize the amount of things re-rolling, you're going to want to go down below. You're going to want to collect oh, I can't think of the word, the contraband, and do all that. I'm just going to go ahead and show you that it does reset. You'll notice there'll be extra weapons and some of the things. I really should have cleaned some of them out, or maybe used console commands and got rid of my weight and just emptied them out to show that it does reset. But I think for my previous video, just how packed they are, you should be able to trust that. So let's just go again and check real quick. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There's low gravity here, which is kind of annoying. So, oh yes, this has an extra blue, I believe, from last time. And as you can see, even if you're not interested in all the weapons, grab all the ammo. Why not? So, let's go ahead and getting shot at by an enemy that I must have left alive. In here, check out some locations. Oh yeah, there's this one. And there's a lot of ammo there, and nothing in here, and keep shooting at me. I'm sure it'll work this time. And then we go up here. And you'll see that this is restocked. It doesn't stack. This does stack. So you have all this here. Again, if you're just wanting a bunch of ammo, pretty awesome. This will have new weapons added to it already from that last pass. Down we go. Down we go. And let's just head down. This will show that the contraband I dropped didn't disappear. Although I don't recommend it. This could disappear at any point. But there's that contraband from before. That'll restock with contraband. There's an extra helmet in here. And we can go and... Oh. This guy actually got to move this time. But let's just go through here and... I don't think they'll be this high level for you. It's probably my character, by the way. As you can see, I have a little bit of a high level. Maybe it is based on if you have to defeat them to get these to duplicate weapons on the bodies, but I guess that would just mean you could just do a full pass and come back whenever you wanted. That guy's only level 5 this time. Again, full of that. You can skip through this, by the way. This is open. You can go over there and open and skip through this whole corridor over here. I'll do that, actually. Yeah, see? And you can just... Oh, you can just skip a lot of this stuff, too. Let's see, that one was a legend. Oh, see, there we go. We got an assassin's thing. Nice. That one has a legendary and a purple because it stacks. And we'll head out. So you don't want to loot. If you just want to go on like a murderous rampage, maybe you want to, like there, you want to level up some of your skills and stuff. Destroying a new weapon type. This is for you. You don't have to worry about any of that. It'll be back here the next time. Go ahead and take your switch up. This will also show that, yep, these are all back here, and you can just... Never lucky. Never lucky. My trip before had a purple in one of these. Oh, there's a blue. And we can open this, and you'll see, there you go. Still all that stuff, so it's just stacking up. And we head back out here. And you can see he's got some stuff. And you'll notice these guys don't seem to stack their weapons. Let me double check so I'm not lying, but I don't believe they do. Maybe. Where's the other body? Well, anyway, I don't believe the guys out here stack their weapons. It seems to be just a thing inside the actual mine, which I do find a little weird. Yeah, hopefully you find this pretty cool. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I cleared out this whole area so many times, and I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, we got some nice weapons, some nice ammo. It's worth making a video. I missed this chest. My first time through, I missed this chest. This is definitely a good one.